NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Yes, welcome as always to You Got It, Wednesday, April 20th. And you know, if you've been paying attention here, the weather's been great. People are a little more friendly. Everything looks a little bit more splendid. So why are you still in the house? You know, NCTV45, you don't have to sit there. You could take us on your car phone, mobile phone. I guess they call it a mobile phone now. I'm showing my age. We're available anytime on your time. So when you're watching NewsWatch, what are you going to see? Talking about Cascade Park, good place to go. How about the celebrity series out of Westminster? I bet they got a few things going on. And we'll tell you what's coming up. And we'll tell you maybe about a prom you could go to. Make your wife feel really, really great. So make sure that you get that muffin, that donut, that cannoli, whatever you have. And that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch is straight ahead for you.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. Hello, and a very pleasant Wednesday. You're halfway through this busy week. Yes, the 20th of the month. And a mere 10 days in April's kaput. Weather just great. And, you know, when you think of great weather, what do you think of? I bet you think of all those fun days you had as a kid swimming. Now, wouldn't it be great to give that all back to this younger generation? Well, you have the chance. April 30th, in 10 days, it's a Comcast Cares Day. And they're recruiting people, and they hope to have volunteers to help clean debris and to begin construction. But they're going to give you breakfast first. And at 8 a.m., and there's permission forms in case you need to do that. I'm going to give you the number to call the United Way. They're asking that those get returned. They were asking them for Monday, but don't worry about it. Call them. It's going to be phase one, and they encourage everybody, church groups, clubs, families, to come out, employees, help us renovate the swimming pool. This is going to be a very successful project, and keep in mind that there's a lot of work to be done. Phase one is working with the bathhouse and then preparing for that second phase, which is, well, I don't have to tell you. When was the last time you had breakfast in Cascade Park? Enjoyed things in and around the park and saw the swimming pool? Maybe it's been a long time. Go out, check out the action, bring a friend, meet a friend, have a good time. You'll be so happy when you find it out. It'll be fantastic. Now, we're going to take and look at something really fantastic. It's these great sponsors that keep community television alive, right here in the greatest castle in the world, in the County of Lawrence. We'll be right back. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
Welcome back as always, and this in honor of our Earth Day celebration taking place on the 23rd. We're going to take a look at companies that are environmentally conscious and have a concern for Mother Earth. Well, one comes to mind, and it's right here on Sampson Street in Newcastle, Advanced Waste Services of Pennsylvania. Yes, their mission is driven to deliver services fast, safe, and all friendly always, and do it every day. They want to become the leader in the industry for customer loyalty and employee engagement, and the integrity in everything they do. Service first for our customers, safety always, every day, every action, accountability for our actions, and ownership and responsibility. Now, they are a group that firmly believes in recycling and keeping the environment safe. And to show you that they are of their word, what they're going to be doing is from 9 to 12 on Saturday along Sampson Street. They are going to be doing a roadside cleanup, making sure that the roadway along Sampson Street is nice, clean, and definitely environmental friendly. A company that's keeping their word and doing the best for Mother Earth, the environment, right here in the greatest castle in the world. Now, we're going to return right after these messages.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Hey, don't you just love the Durrells? Well, you can hear the Durrells, get some great food and have lots of fun, dance the day away, and all to benefit a great cause. Yes, it benefits a 5-year-old who's been diagnosed with cancer, and we know how devastating that can be. This will help with medical and travel expenses. When is the benefit dance? Well, it is Sunday, May 22nd, and it's at the beautiful Cascade Park Dance Hall. Yeah, you know, you've been out there, you've had all those great memories, and right at Cascade Park, and music by the Durrells. From 5 to 9, it's BYOB, so feel free to bring your own beverages that you choose. Advance tickets are $15. Tickets are available at the door, and it includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, a 50-50 drawing, and tickets donated by Whiting Roloff will be used. So a lot of great people are behind this benefit dance, and I hope you are. So mark your calendar, May 22nd. It's the Durrells at the beautiful Cascade Park Pavilion. Hope to see you there.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
Hello, and NewsWatch just keeps picking up more steam as we go along, and it's kind of like that wrestling club that was started at the Newcastle Area School District. Well, they're having their banquet April 25th at the Fun Zone in Hermitage from 5:30 to 8:30. There'll be food, fun, awards, all wrestlers, one guest, and it's $10 for each additional person, whether they're adult or a child. Reservations can be made, so make sure that you plan to attend. That's one of those things that if your kid's wrestling, you know, that shows that you really support and are behind them and know what's going on, and that's so important. I can't tell you enough how important that really, really is. So take a look and gander and remember about that. Now, you know, the Newcastle Playhouse. In the Annex Theater, they're presenting God's Favorites. That's located on Long Avenue, and on the 21st and the 23rd, the shows begin at 7:30. On the 24th, they begin at 2. For reservations, call 724-654-3437 and stop at Big Paulie's and get something to eat. I mean, it's fantastic food. There doesn't have to be a game on. Just sit down, get a great bite to eat, go to the theater. Look, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Just give it a try and tell them NCTV45 sent you. Now, here's some other great sponsors that are working hard to keep community television on the air. The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot, pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes, the Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner. And yes, we brought you the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Blue Gold game as we did Pitt and Penn State. The highlights on Notre Dame says that whether it's Deshaun Kaiser or Malik Zaire, the Irish will be just fine at quarterback, as they looked pretty good in the Blue Gold game, and things looked really, really fine. Now, as that spring football concluded, the attention turns to baseball. And yesterday, Cleveland was at home against Seattle. And I know, Gary, but the Pirates, they're out on the West Coast. They're playing San Diego, and I just figured we'd go by time zone. Now, what we're going to do is give you those updates on the morning show. Now, over in hockey, the playoffs are in full swing in the NHL, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are tied 1-1 with the Rangers. We'll let you know how they fared on the morning show. And also in the NBA, yesterday it was Boston taking on Atlanta, and Memphis was visiting San Antonio. All those scores and so much more on the morning show. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner, and we're going to take a time out. We'll be right back. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
And it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down. Check out the special.
It's the second annual Kimberly Scrim Hooks Memorial Scholarship Fund 5K Adult Race and Walk and Children's Obstacle Course at George Washington School Saturday, April 23rd. Registration at 7:30 a.m. and the 5K race walk begins at 9 and the obstacle course set to start at 9:45. Registration fee is $25 and includes a t-shirt, goodie bag, and refreshments. Medals will also be awarded. You can register online at runsignup.com. And if you have any questions, go to TROE@NCASD.com. Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle. The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need, with 2 bars and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, pasta, and fries. Big Polly's is just right to watch the game. You'll love the sports memorabilia throughout the bar. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar.
in Newcastle at 207 East Long Avenue. Call 724-658-8800. That's 658-8800.
You know, a very pleasant welcome to you on this Wednesday as we're kind of in the middle of NewsWatch. So you're in the middle of everything happening, and you know, you've got a friend right here at NCTV45, and also you've got a friend if you're going to the concert presentation at Westminster College. Yes, at Oral Auditorium, 7:30, April 23rd, and that is Saturday. What a way to have a great Saturday night. Carole King, James Taylor, songwriter Krista Manna, nationally recording artist Jonathan Birchfield, and a 24-piece orchestra. That sounds like a great concert. You better believe it. The cost is $33. Call for reservations, 724-946-7345. This is part of the Westminster College Celebrity Series. You can check it out at their website, but I wouldn't wait too long because, after all, it is Saturday. You know, this is one of those things. I told you on the morning show, become your wife's best friend. Make a reservation. Take her to the Crane Room, then go to the concert. Stop and get dessert. She'll be just absolutely phenomenally wild about the whole idea, and you could pick her up like a nice little thing of flowers at Chalella and Carney or Butts. Think how much she's going to appreciate that, and it's going to do you a lot of good too. Right here in what I call the greatest castle in the world, and you could be that knight in shining armor. Now, speaking of people that are like knights in shining armor, these sponsors help keep community television running and make it alive and well right here in Newcastle. Thanks to them and thanks to you, take a look at this. They have some great ideas. Pegley's Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's. You know, I know that it's off in the future, but I have to remind you that it's the Renova Music Festival. That concert series is coming up on us quick. And, you know, it's very important that you plan for something like this, because if you don't, you'll miss it. With all the graduations, everything's going on. It's Wednesday, June 8th, the 11th, the 15th, the 17th, and the 18th. It's the Renova Music Festival with conductor Josh Zona. We'll tell you more about it as we progress through these days. And just a heads up, because, you know, hey, that's one of those things that's out there, and I just want to make sure that you know about it. Now, Pokeberry, it's a great place right down on North Street and Mercer. And, you know, not only do they have great things inside, but they had the Underground Railroad type of tour. Now they're going to have a haunted downtown tour. And this is the 23rd at 7 p.m. Stop by Pokeberry. Honest to God, you can park like 2 feet away from the door, literally. go in, so you put a quarter in a meter. Things could be worse. And then on Saturday, there's nobody around. You can park right there and don't even have to worry about your quarter, I don't think. So make sure that you stop by Pokeberry. That's that haunted downtown tour, and I think that's going to be absolutely excellent. So do yourself a favor. Check that out. It just seems like a really great time. And I'm doing some maintenance on these things that need to be talked about, but could be potentially missed. And I'm making sure I go through them with a fine-tooth comb. So, you know what? I'm going to take a break. We're going to come right back, and I got so much more for you. Don't worry, I'm not going away.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
Yes, it's time for Crane Room 45 weather. And, I kind of feel like, Sonny and Cher. The beat goes on, and last night, mostly clear and 39. Your Wednesday, sunshine and 65. Yes, Wednesday night, mostly clear, a low of 42. Thursday, sunshine and 69. Now, Thursday night, there's a 50% chance of rain with a low of 52 under mostly cloudy skies, but you'll be sleeping. It's Thursday night. So, hey, now, what more could you want? Get out and do something great. That was Crane Room 45 weather. And now here's some sponsors that are just as bright as anything that you can hear. Let's check it out and see.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Yes, and what are you doing Friday? Maybe you didn't think about it. Friday, April 22nd, and it just seems surreal to be saying that. But there's a 50s and 60s dance. It's the second annual New Bedford Lions Club 50s and 60s dance with special guest the Durrells, and it includes a dinner buffet. Now, here's the thing. Go get flowers. Stop by Main Street. Make sure you don't look like a schmuck. Okay? And ask your wife out on a date. Yeah, from 6:30 to 8:30, you'll have a great dinner. And then dance till 11. It'll be like the prom all over again. And you'll look really, really good. You can pick her up flowers at Bud's, Chilella, and Kearney. She'll never be expecting it. You'll sweep her off her feet. Yes, that dance. And where is it? At Gatherings. One of our great sponsors right out there in Edinburgh. All you have to do is, like you're going to Youngstown, go to the Town and Country. It's right there. And what a great place. They have phenomenal food. I had some functions there, and they're absolutely excellent. And don't forget, that's the 22nd. That's Friday. That's in 2 days. So make sure that it registers in your mind here. Now, Saturday, May 7th, elliptic belly dancing. Yeah, that's Constance, Anastasia Constance, and she's doing this at 9 a.m. and the United Way during their fund for a community donation. It's an introductory belly dance class, and why not give it a try? It's a community donation so that it goes to help the United Way. And what more could you ask about that? That's a really great cause, and you could have some fun. Constance is great.
Don't get around much anymore.
We'll be back right after. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Well, that's going to do it for this Wednesday. Yes, the 20th of April. You're halfway through the week. You're more than halfway through the month. The sun is shining. So I only have one thing to say. Make sure you get that second cup of coffee. Tell a friend about NCTV45 and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on the morning show.